All right, hello everyone. This is Bianca with Gentle Yoga. Today we're going to be doing some Cinco de Mayo themed exercise or some poses. So we're going to focus on some hips as well, but all you'll need is a little throw pillow for a little bit of cushion, and then we'll be set to go. So let's get started with a little meditation back here. All right, you can start seated on your mat if you'd like. I'm just going to be crisscrossed here, hands on my knees, and I'm going to sit nice and tall. Go ahead and close those eyes and begin to notice your breath. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. See if you can check in with that mind. Notice if any thoughts are running through it. Check in with your body, see if any stress is built up anywhere. And then send the breath to those areas of tension and really focus on that breath so we can take away from any of those thoughts that are holding us back from this present moment. And then as you breathe, we're going to set our intention for our class today. So maybe it's whatever you'd like to work on throughout practice, or maybe it's an intention to celebrate your body. Maybe you think about one thing that you're really proud of yourself for doing, maybe one thing you really love about yourself, and celebrate that throughout practice. Because it's a fiesta, a celebration of yourself today. Breathe into your intention. And we'll take 2 cleansing breaths to seal our intentions. When you're ready, take a nice deep inhale, fill it up all the way to the top, and open the mouth, let it go. One more big breath in, fill it up to the top, and open the mouth, let it all go. Start to rock that head side to side, bring the shoulder towards the ear, or the ear towards the shoulder. Just swing left and right. And then we'll make our way to those full circles, taking it all the way around. Switching at the center, going the opposite way. And just alternating sides. Warming up that head and the neck. Okay. Take one more. And then come back through center. We're going to roll those shoulders up towards those ears and down the back. Okay, take a nice deep inhale, fill it up. Exhale, let them go, roll back down. Now go the opposite way. Come up in the back and down in the front. Big deep shoulder circles. Taking a few more. Good, and come back down through center. Now, we'll take our legs out here. You can continue to sit on your pillow if that's comfortable for you. I think sitting right on the edge kind of helps me sit up nice and tall. But I'm going to take my right ankle on top of my thigh here into a figure 4 position. And I'm going to take my right hand, press it down onto my knee, and take my left hand and press it up on my foot. So I'm pulling or pressing in pulling and pushing in opposite forces here. So we're opening up that right hip here, finding that mobility where we can find a little bit of assistance to get us further. And then in a second, we'll try to see how far we can go without that assistance. So really try to press and pull. Flex that left foot, engaging that left leg a little bit, and then start to fold forward here. Maybe leaning your weight into that right hand, into that knee, as you use the bicep to pull that left foot up, or that right foot. Take a nice deep breath. Good, now walk those hands out right in front of that leg as far as you can go, and then we're gonna just fold forward here. So this is our passive hold here. Just letting that hip open up on its own. Take a nice deep breath. And then inhale, you're gonna rise back up. Hands come behind you. Roll out that ankle. Just finding a little bit of movement. And now we're going to slowly start to bend our left knee, coming into a deeper figure four here. So here, maybe you rock a little bit side to side, just kind of getting into that hip joint, into that groove. Okay, really plant that left foot down. And then using the hip flexor, not your hands, just press that right knee away from you. So you're using that hip flexor now to add a little bit of assistance, a little pressure. See how far you can go. Take a nice deep breath. Good. And release. Now, one more time, we're going to straighten out that left leg. We're going to fold it forward over that left leg and just let ourselves hang heavy. So again, seeing how far you can go in that passive motion where we're not forcing anything, we're just letting that hip open up on its own. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale back through center, and let's go to the other side. So that left ankle is on top of that thigh here first. And we started by bringing that right hand underneath the foot and that left hand on top of that knee. You're pressing down with that left hand and you're pulling up with that right hand. So you don't want it to be, over strenuous. You want to still feel tension, but not pinching. So just go to your edge without any pain. Try to sit up nice and tall here so we can lengthen out that spine as we put pressure and really find that edge with that assist. Take another deep breath here. Good. Now relax and take those hands out in front here. Walk those hands out, folding it forward, coming into that passive stretch. Seeing how much weight you can kind of force onto that leg. One more breath. Then start to rise up, roll out your ankle here. Now using the weight here, since I kind of forgot it, we're going to use our weight now to press that knee down. So another little assist here. Use that weight. You can still pull up on that right foot, but lean into that forearm or lean into that hand to get that knee as far as it can go down with 2 deep breaths. One more. Good. Now rise up. We're going to take that right knee to bend. And we're using our hip flexor now to press that left knee open. Sit up nice and tall and use that hip flexor. Press that knee away from you as you reach that chest forward, opening up. And now take 2 deep breaths. One more. Good. Now let's do our one more passive pose, walking those hands out in front, folding forward here, and hanging heavy. We're going to take one more breath. And inhale, start to roll it back up. Beautiful. Let's straighten both legs out here. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale those arms up towards the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Folding deep into those hips, deep into the backs of the legs. But keep that spine long. Reach the chest towards the tops of the feet rather than rounding in. We want to grow long through that spine. Take 2 deep breaths here. One more. Good. Now inhale back through center. And let's swing it over into our tabletop position. Now our hands are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath the hips. Let's just start by swaying a little bit side to side, crunching at the side here. Just finding a little bit of movement in the obliques, in the sides of the body, and in the spine. Good, now we'll take it back through center. We're gonna come into a little bit of a back stretch. So you're gonna take that right leg out, reaching those toes straight back. Now for balance, maybe work with that left arm forward, reaching those fingers forward and the toes back, opposite arm and leg. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, drop the hand, but don't drop the foot. Bend that right knee. Coming into a little donkey kick. You reach that foot up as high as you can. Hold it here. Lift that gaze. Take a nice deep breath. And then slowly lower back down. Right knee rests onto the mat. Let's lift our left leg straight back. Reach those toes back. Get nice and long through that spine. By pulling that navel in, we protect that lower back from arching and caving in. Let's begin to reach that right arm forward. Grow long through those limbs. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Bend that left knee. Reach those toes up. Hold it here in our little donkey kick. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Lower back down. That'll fire up that glute a little bit here, so let's just sway it side to side, dropping that left hip down and then the right. So kind of into a little child's pose position, but our chest is still lifted a little bit. We're just swinging out those hips here. Okay, side to side. One more each side. And then come back through center. Let's tuck those toes and press those hips back and up into our downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Get long through that spine, reach that chest towards the tops of the thighs. Now, lifting that right leg, we're going to inhale, reach our toes up towards the sky. Some might say this is a donkey kick position as well. Let's practice lifting onto our tippy toes and tapping our left heel down. So left foot comes up and down. Heel lift and lower. Taking two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up and exhale down. Now pull that right knee in towards the nose and place that foot between the hands. If you'd like a little extra cushion, let's place our pillow underneath our left knee. Untuck those back toes, press those hips into our runner's lunge. Inhale, lifting high up on to our modified warrior lunge here. Inhale, reach those fingers up. Exhale, we're going to come into our cactus arms. So our elbows are at 90-degree angles here. Relax those shoulders down and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep pressing through those hips. We're going to exhale, turn to the right, and inhale back through center. So wringing out our spine, exhale, twist. Inhale back through center. Little twist of the core, two. Exhale. Inhale, two more. Exhale. Still pressing through those hips. Exhale, last one. Inhale through center. Reach those arms up and exhale, fold, framing the front foot. We're going to tuck the back toes under, lifting that knee. Maybe the pillow comes off to the side and step it back to your downward facing dog, pedaling out those feet here, taking a nice breath to refresh. Other side, we're going to plant that right foot down, lift our left leg coming into that little donkey kick, and we're going to lift onto the toes and press that heel down. Lift and lower for a little heel tap. For 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, and exhale, 1. Pull that left knee into your chest. Place that foot between those hands. Maybe that pillow comes underneath that right knee. And we're going to inhale, press to those hips, reach those arms up, and exhale, come into your cactus arms. Shoulder blades squeezing together in the back. Left knee is right over that ankle. And we're going to twist on our exhale to the left. And inhale through center. We're twisting towards that left leg, that front leg, and come back through center. Good. Exhale, twist. Really see how far you can look back. Inhale through center. Exhale, 2 more. Continue to press through those hips. Last one. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Come back through center. Inhale, lift those arms. Exhale, fold. Hands down. Frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes under. And left leg meets the right into your downward facing dog. Inhale, let's lift up onto our tippy toes, both heels up. Exhale down. One more, inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower, lift the gaze. Walk those feet up to your hands. Take a little ragdoll, hands to the opposite elbow. So wait a little bit side to side here. And then inhale, we're gonna slowly start to roll it up. Roll out those shoulders. And we're gonna come into our figure four while we're standing. So we're well prepared with our beginning poses, but a little bit of a balancing element here. So find your mountain pose, roll those shoulders down and back, sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to take our chair pose. So sink those hips back, hands to the heart, knees behind the toes. Right ankle comes onto that left thigh, sitting back into those hips. Okay, spine is nice and long here. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep inhale. See if you can get a little lower. Exhale, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Try to straighten back out, control it back down, and come to your mountain pose. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Find that alignment, find that balance, and that breath. Now, we'll take it to the other side, coming back into that chair pose here. Hands to the heart, sink nice and low. Stay low as we lift that left ankle on top of that right thigh, sitting into those hips here. Stay long through the spine. Really see how far you can go. Good. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hold this for 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen back up. Palms face forward. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good. Deep inhale, reach those arms up. And exhale, float those hands down. Step it back into our downward facing dog. Let's inhale, lift our right leg up towards the sky and pull that knee back into your nose, placing that foot through the hands. Staying high up on the back toes, let's lift all the way up into our crescent warrior. Hips and shoulders square. You're going to take those elbows at 90 degrees into our cactus arms. Now, for here, we're going to inhale. Exhale, take another little twist to the right. A little bit higher this time. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. See if you can sink a little lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back through center. Reach those arms up. Frame that front foot. Step it back into our down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Pull that left knee into the nose. Place it between the hands. Stay high up onto that back heel. Right on the balls of the foot. Now lift through those fingers and keep those shoulders and hips square. Now let's bend at the elbows, cactus arms. Twist it to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, stay low, twist. Good, inhale through center. 2 more, exhale, twist. Inhale through center, see if you can twist a little deeper on this last one. Back through center, reach those arms up, grow tall, and then frame that front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. Bend those knees, come down to the mat. Here, we're gonna come into our floor cactus. So, we're gonna walk our knees back and come all the way down to our bellies. Now, bring that right ear to the mat and come into your cactus arms. So, your elbows are at 90 degrees. So, this is a nice shoulder stretch. We're gonna lift our left leg and we're gonna place it on the outside of our right leg here. So we're twisting that, and we're wringing out as we stretch open that right shoulder here. So with that left cactus arm, you can press into the mat a little bit, maybe lifting that elbow up to get those hips to stack, to twist a little deeper, and maybe feel a little deeper stretch in that right shoulder. See how far you can go, breathing into this pose. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now coming back through center, your left ear is to the mat, your right foot is lifted. Stay in those cactus arms, bring that right foot over to the left and twist. Ring out, open those hips, stack those hips, and stretch out that left shoulder. Breathe here. Two more breaths. 1 more. Good, and inhale, back through center. Let's take our hands back to cactus, and we're gonna take just our fingers into the ground, pressing up as much as you can, little weight into those hands, into a little low cobra here. So reach to the crown of the head, little back stretch, inhale, exhale, forehead down. Let's do 2 more pulses, in and out, inhale up, and exhale down. Last one, inhale up, and exhale down. Good, slide those hands right underneath those shoulders, and press yourself back into a child's pose. Take the forehead down, rest those hips sinking into those heels, and sway a little side to side just to find a little bit of movement in those hips, that back, that forehead, those shoulders. Wherever you feel it, breathe into it here, whatever body part is stimulated here. Take another deep breath. And then slowly start to inhale, roll it back up. Good. Coming onto our knees for our final pose, into our camel pose. Hands come to the back pockets. Reach those elbows together, press those hips forward, and drop that head back. If you'd like to go a little further, you can reach one hand at a time to those heels. If you can't quite reach, you can tuck those toes under, give a little more leverage, and then drop that head back. Wherever you are, keep pressing those hips forward, shining that heart up, and take a deep breath. Good. Inhale back through center. Hands come down. Swing those legs around and cross those legs right in front of you here. Sitting up nice and tall, back where we started, you can slide that pillow underneath the sit bones coming onto the edge to maybe help you sit up a little taller. Hands come onto those knees, and you're gonna close those eyes. Come back to that nice steady breath. Come back to that intention that you set based around celebrating yourself. Having a little fiesta of your own in your mind, thinking about those things that you love about yourself and that you're proud of yourself for. Just being grateful for yourself in general. As you breathe into that intention, just know that it's super important to love yourself, be confident in who you are, be proud of yourself, so that we can then in turn share the same amount of love with each other and others. So first we must love ourselves before we can love others. So breathing into our intentions, let's bring those hands to the heart. Let's close our eyes if they're not already closed. And we'll take our 2 cleansing breaths to seal our intentions and our practice. When you're ready, big inhale, fill it up to the top. Open the mouth, let it go. One more big breath in, fill it up. And big breath out, let it go. The light in me honors the light in you guys. Thank you for joining me for my yoga practice today. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bianca.